About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the Atlanta Braves. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team in home runs and runs batted in, Austin Riley.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup, and when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
Just about ready to go. And today's starter, Kyle Wright.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stands in now and watches strike one. Next offering is downstairs. Just off the outside part of the plate. And now it's even up.
2-2.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
That's not exactly what they're going for when they say one up, one down.
Here's the pitch. Run around the goal. Cut on and miss. Throw to second. He's safe. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Luis Arraez stands in. First offering misses the mark.
Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit.
Chisholm over at second, one down. The next pitch misses. 2-2. On the ground to first, and it goes just foul. And the pitch. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw to third. Out. And that will end the inning.
When you get thrown out at third with 2 outs, you kind of want to keep on running. Not a great decision there as it ends the inning.
Back here in Atlanta, today's starting pitcher, Jesus Luzardo. What should we keep an eye on here?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. One of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Ronald Acuna Jr. in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Next offering is down low. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. Check swing. He held up. 3-2 now. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Now snap throw to first. Acuna dives back in. Singy, this guy, Ozzie Albies, he is Mr. Personality. So much flair and that giant smile on the field. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Runner at first with no outs here.
For me, one of the things I really enjoy is just the banter that he has with third base coach Ron Washington, who's helped him tremendously defensively at second base.
Snap through to first. Acuna back on a dive. 2-0. And that's too high. Acuna runs. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Here's Austin Riley. There's the strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
And there's a ball. First and second here, no outs. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for, because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
Throw to second, safe. The pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And now the lefty. Pitch misses, and the count is 2-2.
Well, Boog, early on in this one, having a hard time getting settled in. He's not showing control to throw strikes, and let alone to throw it where he wants in the strike zone. This could be a tough one for him.
No outs, runners at first and second. Swung on, belted. Thomas going back some more, and it hits the top of the wall. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. Fought off foul.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Got him. And one gone.
Well, big power guy right there, and generating so much bat speed, it's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Here's Sean Murphy. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in, you got to try to get another one or maybe two.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 2. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boog, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that, but ultimately this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
That one misses. Now 3-1. Flips the corner, and now 3-2. The pitch. Fights it off. You'll see another.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And a 3-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Thomas gets under it. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And they lead by 2.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. To the right side. To first. Inning over. The 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. End of the first from Truist Park. It's Back here at the ballpark, Jorge Soler up at the plate. Right back to work. And a swing and a miss.
It's 0-1.
Next one misses, and now it's even 1-1. Our umpire behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Boog. He's very straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time, you're not even going to think about him. That's a good thing.
The left fielder, Ryan.
And now for the Marlins, Ryan De La Cruz. 2 hits and 4 at-bats during yesterday's ball game. That misses the zone. 1-0. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
And that's down, a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now it's going to be Vaughn Grissom. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Kicks and fires to the right side, and that one finds its way through. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
The next offering misses. 1-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Tapped softly on the ground. Albies over to first in time. That's the second out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No, he held up. Righty delivers. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. And that is in for a strike. 1-2. And now 2-2. De La Cruz, the runner at third. Grissom at second with 2 gone. Got him looking. Huge strikeout there. So they strand a pair. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Braves 2 and the Marlins nothing. Back at Truist Park, bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Leody Taveras. And here it comes. Up the middle, and that one handled. Not in time. He's safe.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Checks over to first, back safely. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Throw, and they got him.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. And a quick tag before he reaches the base.
On the ground to third. Knocks it down. Not in time. He's safe.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So up next, Michael Harris. 3 for 9 of the series coming in. And there's a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Line drive, caught. Back to the top of the lineup, Ronald Acuna Jr. Next up for the Braves. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. No swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. And he deals. And a strike in there.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Sets him down looking. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3. Braves strand 1, but they're on top 2-0. Top half of the third inning. Now here is Nick Fortes. And the pitch. And strike 1 to the catcher. Fortes goes 5 feet 11 inches, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. The wind and the pitch. That one ran inside, almost got him.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
Chisholm, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
0-1.
Next pitch is outside. You know, it's no surprise that Jazz Chisholm Jr. is good at baseball. His grandmother, Patricia Coakley, actually played shortstop for the Bahamian national softball team. And get this, she didn't retire until her 60th birthday. She started to play soft toss with Jazz when he was only 2 years old. Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Bounce to the left side. Riley fires to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Segura in the box now. No balls and a strike. Out towards right center field. Harris has a beat on it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. And the Marlins down quietly. They trail things here 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Here comes a pitch. In the air, fairly deep to right field. 1 away. Austin Riley now at the plate. Doubled in his first AB. And ball 1. Riley, 26 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. The 1-1. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's downstairs and outside. Got him swinging.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Left-hand hitter waits. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Down in order. Welcome back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Luis Arias. Knocks it down to the hole. Now, Jorge Soler. They say you win.
Your ball, 1 strike.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Strike 2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
De La Cruz in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Next one is off the play. Ball 2. Just off the inside edge.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And he walked him.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Grissom can't hold up, and that's a strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Hit on the ground might be 2. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. So bases loaded with 1 away. Rhys Hoskins, the next up for the Marlins. Grounded out his first time. The 0-1. Late swing, fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Way high.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Off the mark there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. He goes down looking. Alec Thomas now. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one misses. Ball 1. A little out front there as he swings through it. The 1-1. Bounce to third. They get the force out to escape a bases loaded jam. Bottom of the 4th. So here's Murphy now.
The catcher.
The pitch. Just missed.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
And now the lefty. That one missed.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Next offering is in for a strike. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now Travis d'Arnaud. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. And next for Atlanta, Leody Taveras. Reached on an infield single his first time. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. And another ball. The next pitch misses. And now 3-0. And there's the strike. it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Bounced out to short. Inning over. One left for Atlanta. They're up 2-0. And welcome back. Ready now for the 5th inning. And the batter now, Nick Fortes. Late swing fouled off.
You know, these Marlins doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
Caught him looking for the K. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. He's 0 for 1. Pitch is in there. Strike 1.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
That's in there. 0-2. The 0-2. Chisholm checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Nope, he held back. One down, base is empty. To third. Tosses to first. And the first 2 set down to the top of the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Segura in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate.
1-0.
So 2 balls and no strikes. And a pitch. Foul ball. Righty to the plate. That one to first. He'll do it himself. And that is that. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They trail it here 2-0. Back here in Atlanta. Now at the plate, Michael Harris.
The center fielder.
Luzardo back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Hard hit to third. Fires over to Hoskins. 1 up, 1 down.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Swings and he pops it up near the pitcher's mound. Segura puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Albies lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And forget it. A shot to left. His 2nd of the year. It's 3-0.
Velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
2 outs, nobody on. Austin Riley will hit next. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the 1st. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. He's a good high school football player, Austin Riley, but you look at the build, you think quarterback, think maybe even linebacker. No, he's a punter. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for 2nd. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
Oh, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So a good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Carl Edwards Jr. appears to be getting loose. Puck, the power lefty, up as well. That's a base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
And that one fouled off. Riley on third. Olson on at first with 2 down. Swing and a high fly ball to left. De La Cruz moving under it. Makes the catch, inning over. One more for Atlanta on the homer. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Top 6. And at the plate for Miami, Luis Arraez. And first offering is fouled off. Arraez, a former All-Star. A career batting average over 300, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jorge Soler. And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one, something off speed. Good arm action on it, whatever it was.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll circle the bases, his first homer of the year, and they inch closer. It's 3-1.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden, they're back in this ball game.
1 out, base is empty. Ryan De La Cruz, the next up for the Marlins. And that's in there for strike 1. De La Cruz, in his 3rd season, 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Kicks and deals. Goes down looking.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Line drive. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Atlanta Braves baseball on the show South. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Carl Edwards Jr.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Now it's the DH, Travis d'Arnaud. So now pinch hitter for Atlanta, Eddie Rosario. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. Edwards, in his 7th season, 32 years old, he joined the team as a free agent. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
1-2.
And now the count is even. Next offering misses down and away.
Count full.
And the right-hander deals. That one 95 to finish him off. And here is Leody Taveras. And first offering is fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. Hard ground ball, base knock.
He was all over that one. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Arcia measures 6 feet even, 185 pounds. He's the reigning all-star MVP. Here's Orlando Arcia. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Arise. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance. Had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Harris at the plate and takes high there. Taveras on at second with 2 down. And now 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
And that one is lifted in the air. Chisholm on his way over. Makes the grab. And that will end the inning. Braves strand 1. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the top of the 7th. And now for the Marlins, Rhys Hoskins. And first offering is fouled off. And downstairs. So now 1-2 to Rhys. The punch out there, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And a bunt towards third. On the run, sends it over to first. Beats him to the bag for an out on the bunt.
The catcher, number 4.
Nick Fortes, the next up for the Marlins, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And takes low for ball 1.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Now Matt Barnes takes over.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
The pitch. Acuna, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Hit in the air, right field. Thomas makes the catch, and there's 1 down. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. On a line out towards center. Makes the grab for the 2nd out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Riley stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Next offering upstairs. Miami's bullpen with some action. Steven Okert up and loosening in the pen. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here is Matt Olson. That one is upstairs. Riley off of first with 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike. Right side. Hoskins takes it himself, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Here comes A.J. Minter to the mound.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
That one catches the zone, and the count is 0-2.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Gene Segura at the plate here. In there, and it's 0-1.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Here's the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Going to count 1-2. In the air, left field. Taveras settles under it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Luis Arias, the next up for the Marlins. Known for his late inning heroics. Step off throw to first. Chisholm dives back in safely. Another throw over, and he's back in that time as well. First pitch, and he just misses. And that's in for a strike. Lined, and that's a base hit. Jazz around second, headed for third. Headed for the plate. He will score, and it's a 1-run game.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. As a hitter, there's not a whole lot better of a feeling than a double into the gap. Right off the bat, you know you put a great swing on the baseball.
Soler in the box now, takes strike 1. He's already homered in this game. Runner at second here, 1 gone. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Yeah, they get the out.
Couple of pitches and a quick out. As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Colin McHugh.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Next offering is in for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside.
He's got it. And that is out number 3. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. So coming into the game now on defense, Garrett Hampson. He'll play second. Here's the catcher, Sean Murphy. 1 for 2. Barnes back to work. And that's down and away.
1 ball, no strike.
2 balls, no strikes, the count.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Fouled off. He was late. And there's a ball. And there's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Here's Eddie Rosario. Caught looking his first time up. And that one hammered. Thomas raging back towards the wall. Back some more. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot. Turned around and made a nice catch.
Taveras, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
And the righty deals. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
Maybe a 2 ball. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the shortstop, Vaughn Grissom. Back now. And on the mound, the closer, Dylan Wagner. A chance at his first save of the year. That one finds the corner. That's strike 1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Next offering misses, and the count is 1-2. Looked like it was a little bit up.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Next pitch just misses. Counts full, 3-2. Looking to get the tying run on base. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
Kicks and fires. That misses the zone. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. The 2-2.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Right-handed reliever. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
Thomas, the next to hit, takes ball 1. This one popped up. Taveras going after it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 3 runs on. it's Justin Allegri.
Welcome, everyone. A very happy Easter